But before I do that, I think it's important I explain to you the exact situation you're in, as most of you seem to be unaware to the fact that you are actually a slave. You're a slave inside of a system by which fiat currency controls all of the banking, controls what you do with your life, controls the democracy that you enjoy. Of course, the banks ensure that the people who are voted into power give the banks unlimited power, and it's a cycle into infinity where you end up screwed at the bottom. The fiat currency, which you're so desperate to earn, is simply a form of slavery. In days of old, traditional slavery as you know it, they would take somebody, force them to do a job they don't want to do, give them a house because they needed somewhere to sleep, give them some food because they needed food to eat, and then prevent them from escaping and force them to work. This is actually extremely inefficient. It's hard to stop them escaping, and it's hard to make them do a good job. It's far more efficient to get somebody, force them to do a job they don't want to do in exchange for currency, and that currency is barely enough for them to afford a place to sleep and afford food to eat. Now you've given them the same things you gave them before, but they're psyoped into believing somehow they're not a slave and they're working for their freedom. The greatest thing about all of this is if the thing they're working for can be printed from thin air, then you can get unlimited people to do unlimited work for free because it's all made up. It's a slave. And then you can print more of this stuff from thin air and you can use it to ensure that the politicians who will allow you to continue to print it with impunity get into power.